Thanks for everybody for showing up. My name is Tom Ullrich. I'm the CEO of Aston Bay. I like to think of myself as kind of a no-nonsense guy, but I can almost guarantee that despite my best efforts, some of what I say today might be nonsense. We are drilling this summer after all, and the drill brings the truth, so do be careful. I will be making some forward-looking statements here. So just a bit about the company. I'm not going to go into any serious geology on this talk. I invite you all to come visit me in the booth there, come take a look at some samples. Okay, we're a copper and zinc exploration company. Important thing to note about us, we have no debt, and something that's new about us, we have $6 million in cash. That's not going to last long. We are going to spend at least $5 million of that this summer drilling. We have a market cap of about $27 million, and we have some really significant institutional shareholders. Commodity Discovery Fund out of the Netherlands, a significant holder. JP Morgan out of the UK. Mackenzie out of Toronto, and we're quite happy just in the last placement we brought in Sprott Asset Management out of Toronto, and as well we also have Rick Rule has come in on the last placement as well on his personal account, so glad to have him with us. We have about 33% institutional shareholders, significant management insider component. Put about $250,000 into this one myself, and yeah, so I have skin in this game. So what we've done in the last 6 months or so, about, last November we were bumping along at about 11 cents, 12 cents a share. We did a placement at 15 cents hard and 16 cents flow through, raised $6.5 million. And we've also doubled our stock price in the last 6 months as well. You can see we had a nice bump there post MIF in March. If I was doing marketing for Eric's conference here, this would be a good chart to look at. We have good strength in our stock, and we are moving forward well. A bit about our team, essentially the old guard. We got me as CEO. Mike Dufresne is our chief consulting geologist in QP. He runs Apex Geoscience, a very well-experienced geologist. He's been on this project for over 5 years. Dwight Walker, straight-laced CFO, absolutely no problem staying on board with him. The new crew that's come in the last year that we've brought on board, Sophia Harquail has taken on IR responsibilities. She's been doing a great job really getting the story out there. And of course, the big news for us is having Dave Broughton on board. For those of you who don't know Dave, he is the former VPX for Ivanhoe Mines, award-winning, proven mine finder. He's found flat reef in Africa, and also Kamoa and Kakula, two large sediment-hosted copper deposits. Really an absolutely spectacular geologist to have on board with us. We were lucky enough, he was actually attracted to us and our project because he wants to make a discovery, and he's absolutely a fantastic stamp of approval to have with us, and really couldn't have a better geologist to find the kind of deposits that we're looking for on Somerset Island. So what are we doing here? Really what we have is a historic drill project by Cominco. We're located in Nunavut, just south of the old Polaris mine, both copper and zinc mineralization at the surface. And what we plan to do is with our exploration is we think that we have the potential to have large concealed stratiform copper and zinc deposits. What we're doing, we're going to go out and try to find the hidden thing, the stuff that's been at the surface, very spectacular, but it's really not what we're going for. We want to find the big thing that might be at depth. So where we're located, this is northern Canada, Nunavut. It is very far north, but with that, there are some challenges up there, but obviously it also comes with some fantastic opportunities. It's a proven world-class district. We are located just south of the old Polaris mine, west of Nanisivik. These were large lead zinc mines operated from the early 80s to the early 2000s. Polaris was over 21 million tons, something like 14% zinc and 3% lead. Operated year-round, shipped seasonally, very profitable. It proves that you can mine this far north. Also, as Darwin was mentioning, we're on tidewater. It's absolutely critical for base metal mines. And when you're lucky enough to be on an island, you're never far from tidewater. We're also near infrastructure. We have the town of Resolute Bay, located, again, just across the strait, about 80 kilometers away. Large airport. Actually unusual to actually have a population there that has essentially seen a mine go into production in Polaris, right nearby. They actually have a very, they know about mining. They have a mining culture. Very unusual for an Inuit population. So, we don't have to re-educate them or educate them about, the benefits of a mine. We're already ahead of on that conversation. And then Nunavut itself, it's a very mining-friendly jurisdiction. You can get a mine permitted and in production. Meadowbank is a great example of that. We're located on Crown land. And Nunavut itself, it's a settled land claim, so we do not have those issues. So we have two main showings on our property, Storm Copper and Seal Zinc. Storm Copper, just a quick overview. We have a huge land package. It's over 1 million acres. Copper and zinc showings all up and down the strike length. It's over 140 kilometers. At Storm Copper, high-grade copper at the surface in the drill holes, over 9,000 meters of drilling, multiple intercepts of multiple % copper over tens of meters, and that's absolutely critical. And we are, important to note, we are in elephant country, certainly for lead zinc. We are located just south of Polaris. On the zinc side, we did a 43-101 resource on Seal Zinc just this past fall. It's not huge, it's just over 1 million tons, but it's not about the size, it's really about the tenor of the mineralization here. It's high grade, it's over 10% zinc, not equivalent, that's real zinc, plus about 1.5 ounces of silver. And it has some great analogies and similarities to Polaris. We think we have a lot of potential to increase this resource with along strike and down dip anomalies. So what we've done over the last year, we've demonstrated that we have this potential. We've attracted essentially the best geologists in the world to find these kinds of deposits. We've raised some money last summer. We flew a $2 million airborne gravity survey, and that's essentially what we're using right now to target our drilling for this next year. We've raised $6.5 million over the last 4 months so that we have the money to go out and spend to do the drilling. That's what we want to do right now, and the targeting is underway right now for both copper and zinc. You expect some press releases coming out over the next month, just before we head up to start our drill program. And so what we're going to do, 6,000 meter drill program. We're moving up on June 15th. We're hoping to get more than 6,000 meters. We'll see how the weather and the drilling conditions respond for us. And what we're going for, we're drilling for discovery. We want to find the big thing. That's what we're here for, and that's what we're going to do. Thank you.